What's the most drama thing you have ever done?
The ending pose for my competition. Yeah, just like.
And your debut song is?
Yes.
Not canon indeed.
What canon indeed?
Indeed. Go. Welcome to the second season of TENG Insider,
where we have the inside scoop of Singaporean musicians and Singaporean artists.
Coming to you from the Singapore Chinese Culture Centre Auditorium, we're proud to present to you new members of the TENG Ensemble.
We are super excited to have them here for you today, starting with...
Hi, I'm Ryan and I play the erhu.
Hi, I'm Xuan Wen and I play the cello.
Hello, I'm SimKee, I play the guzheng. Hi, I'm Parveen, I play the pipa.
Hi, I'm Alex and I play the guitar.
Stay tuned to find out more about them. Yay! Welcome new children of the TENG Ensemble.
They're not children lah, they're quite old already lah.
You must be all wondering, what are we two old people doing with these young children?
We're not that old either lah. What is their average age?
19.
You cannot believe how young they are, okay? It really makes us look very, very old. Very, very old.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
And these musicians are brilliant because we've auditioned them and we've gone through rounds of auditions before they actually were inducted as the latest new members of the TENG Ensemble.
Yep, and we want to empower the younger generation of musicians, and hopefully by joining the TENG Ensemble, they are able to get a lot more exposure and performance opportunities with TENG.
Yes, our future generation.
Yay! So today, they have with them on their hands a whiteboard each. All right, I'm going to ask you some questions, so you're going to start writing your answers.
Yeah, this is the first time we had so many guests, so because of that, everybody has a whiteboard.
Okay, first question. When did you all start learning music? That's a very easy question. Easy to
When
remember.
did you start learning music?
I learned 11. I started at 11. Yeah. Quite late, I would think.
Huh? The 11 late ah?
Some people learn as young as 3 or 4. Yeah.
Huh? You still gonna ask questions ah? You don't even remember when?
Yeah, Alex is young.
Young, but you're
Toddler.
still young.
You're still young. Okay, we have Parveen.
Parveen,
at
7
at
piano,
on the piano,
11
on the
pipa. And then Xuan Wen is 8 piano, 13 cello. Ryan is 6 and 7 is what?
Piano erhu.
Oh, 6. Alex, do you want to rewrite young or younger?
Young.
I honestly don't remember when I started playing music.
Okay. Roughly.
Really?
No, I really don't.
So you, from the earliest collection of your memory, you were already tinkering with like playing something or
No,
whatever.
yeah. I mean,
Was
I
it
was always raised in that musical environment.
Okay, when did you touch the guitar? When did you start playing the guitar?
Oh, that's like
You see,
5 years ago.
Just 5 years
5,
ago.
6, 7 years ago, yeah.
So that's
Five,
not,
six
that's not
years.
too long ago.
then you just basically take your age and calculate it -5.
Man, I'm
kind
too
of-
lazy to do that.
Musicians can do math. And then SimKee is 11, 17.
17 is that when I feel like I only started at 17.
Like you felt reborn, is it? You
No, you felt like you became very serious when you're 17.
Rebirth, is it?
Because I only started professionally after I entered NAFA, so I really feel like I only started at 17.
Oh,
But
that's a
if
good way
I-
to put
when
it.
I first
Was it a very
started-
big difference, you think? I mean, taking music seriously and versus...
I want to change my answer now.
Let's go with the second question, okay? Why did you choose to play your instrument professionally? Yeah. So you have moved on to become professional musicians, right? So why did you choose to play them professionally?
No, while you're filling out, why did you choose to do your instrument professionally?
That's a very good question. I wasn't exactly very good with my studies in school, so they call it 不会读书就去玩音乐. My parents think
That's
that
not true, okay?
No lah.
not true. You require a lot of academic skill.
I decided to play professionally because I was really passionate about the sheng, and that's why I became a professional sheng player. Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look at some answers. Let's go with Parveen first. Passion for performing music, Pipa. Wow, are you still as passionate as the very first day you started, playing pipa until now, or has the passion actually grown?
Oh, actually, when I first started, I didn't really have passion for music because my mom picked the instrument for me.
And then what
So
happened?
so the passion developed after I started playing pipa pieces, and I just start to like pipa pieces.
Yeah, it's a very virtuous cycle. Then you like it, right? Then you
Yeah.
practice more.
Yeah.
Then you practice more, you get better. And then
We can absolutely relate that a lot because I teach in schools a lot, and a lot of times the parents ask the children to join the CCA, and they don't really have a passion at first, but after getting acquainted with the particular instrument, they become very passionate about it, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
so Alex, what does this mean? After YGOTY?
After Young Guitarist of the Year.
Yeah, Alex, you were runner-up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you tell us more about that achievement? That's such a milestone we want to share with our audience.
I mean, I was having my O-levels at the time of this happening.
All right.
And I came back like literally 3 days before my first O-levels paper. Right. And I was in the car with my mom, and she was like, and I was asking her, like, are you sure you want me to go for like this competition? Like, I've got O-levels.
Were
coming
you
up.
super shocked that you actually got a prize in the competition?
Not really. I was kind of indifferent,
Oh,
honestly.
you're so cool about it.
No,
Not really. I didn't get a prize.
Yeah, but in a way, we are quite envious because we don't have Young Sheng Player of the Year award.
yeah,
You don't have
that's
enough
true.
breath. Like that. You have never hit puberty yet. That's why.
What about SimKee? What's your answer?
What do you mean? What do you mean when you were born?
I didn't really want to go JC and poly because
Okay.
I wanted to dye my hair.
Okay, so
You wanted to dye your hair,
Yeah,
and that's
so
why
when I
you.
was year 1, I was like all blonde, silver hair. Yeah.
a typical unconventional route,
Yeah,
right?
and then
Yeah.
so I wanted to wear casual clothes to school. I don't want uniform. I don't want to wake up
So it's like a rebellious, like your 叛逆期,
early.
right?
Kind of.
Yeah. Is it over or it's still?
Over.
Okay, now you're very
That's over
serious.
already. You're still very young, Oh, let's look at Xuan Wen's answer. Want to be 100% invested.
Wow. So you weren't invested before. You were just learning for fun,
Yeah.
and then when you became a professional player,
Yeah, but what made you want to be 100% invested? It's like gambling, 100% or nothing,
Yeah, because I always didn't have enough time to practice in secondary school. And then
that's right.
And so you just wanted to create that space and time for you to
yeah,
practice.
it's a wholehearted thing, right?
Yeah.
That you can
It's
invest.
like
your
if
Do
time.
you
I
ever
went-
regret it?
sometimes
Be honest,
during bad times.
During
In
that?
bad times. So there are more bad times or there are more good times?
Balance.
Good answer.
Oh, Ryan, let's have a look at Ryan's answer.
Very simple.
Orchestra.
Tell us more. Tell us more.
Because I started just now learning at 7, right? Was in my primary school orchestra. Then actually primary school orchestra, right? I didn't like it at first because my sister was actually teaching me the at home.
Oh,
and
Was
how,
she teaching you the right things?
I don't know. no recollection, but because siblings always fight. Yeah, then I used to cry when she teach me.
Oh, you
Then
don't
it
want her to teach you.
Then until when I joined an orchestra outside, when I played difficult pieces and more challenging pieces, I realized, wow, this is actually really fun. And that's where my passion starts to grow. That's why I got a heart.
Let's go on to the next question. Who is your biggest musical or artistic inspiration?
Oh, this is going to be a bit difficult.
Be careful what you write. The instructors may be looking.
Very scary.
Okay, come. Let's start with Parveen.
Yep.
Zhao Chong,
Yeah,
the people player.
Come share more about Zhao Chong.
I
Yeah.
really love like the new music that she plays. Like it's not like traditional Chinese music. Yeah, and that's so like unique. Yeah.
Yeah. And who is she again?
So she's like a famous pipa player. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Zhao Chong is now the 团长 of the 中央民族乐团, which is the Central China Orchestra.
Central China
She-
Orchestra.
Over the last few years, she really promoted Chinese music a lot as well.
That's great.
So Alex, Slash. Okay, tell us more about Slash.
Slash from Guns N' Roses, man. I mean,
Wow.
nothing much really to be said. He's an icon.
Do you listen to Slash a lot?
A lot.
And do you mimic your tone or do you try
Yeah.
to imitate?
I think initially yes, but now I'm trying to
Create
go away,
something-
Create your own.
going away from that. Yeah.
Do you think you have actually succeeded in creating your own sound?
That's an
Work in progress.
That never stops. Really, I don't think that will ever stop. It's
That's
all
right.
informed by a musical diet.
You know, I got a quick question. If I were to play, let's say, multiple different guitarists, and you know of them, for example, and I play all the interpretations, and they're all playing the same notes, maybe different phrasing, will you be able to identify all?
Probably.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Wow.
That's the hallmark of a committed guitarist.
That's right.
Really?
All right.
That's how
Really,
committed.
really.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Because most of the times, you know, when I was teaching students, they can't tell difference at all. I say, oh, they sound the same. I say, smack your head, man.
That's great. Great commitment, Alex.
SimKee, let's have a look. 流浪舒畅. So can you tell us more about 流浪舒畅?
Because I prefer performers that are very dramatic on stage. I love those people who go crazy on stage.
Are you very drama on stage?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
What's the most drama thing you have ever done?
I think the ending pose for my competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like
Do it again.
It's so funny. No, she's the exact opposite because she's, you know, SimKee just talks so quietly, but she likes the drama. Like.
Wait till you see her on the guzheng.
Literally, when you see SimKee play, she's literally ferocious on the guzheng. She just rips the strings out. Exact opposite from our guzheng player Johnny. He's like so reserved all the time. Ryan, who is your Louis Wen?
Yeah.
Tell us more about
Wow.
Louis Wen.
Chef's kiss. No, because her musical phrasing I like a lot. It's very full. Every sentence is very, very full, and she doesn't like skip on every note. It's just like perfection, and it's like so like satisfying to listen to.
So
her music.
is it what you always look out for your own playing as well? That you look
Yes.
out for that perfectionistic idea?
Yeah, and the phrasing now like it changes from like techniques to like musical phrasing right now. Now I put more emphasis on like how do I change it to become fuller? How do I change
This
it?
is a very technical thing. When Ryan says something fuller, you're basically expanding the sound to
Yes.
become a little bit thicker in that sense. So people actually get a warmer or larger sense of it.
And you can
actually-
feel the presence.
Yeah, and actually for a musician, the whole idea of a musical expression is really very much based on how much technique you have, right? As a solid as you are, and then you can then be very free to express yourself.
Yeah, it's always the case, right? Where you actually know the rules first, then after that you break the rules, and then you can actually form an identity after that, right? Let's go, Xuan Wen.
It changes.
It changes.
Currently, it's Kamal Thomas.
Oh wow!
She's a
Tell us more,
cellist.
Kamal Thomas.
She's an international touring cellist, and I just love her musicality a lot. So every time when I see her play, like when I on Instagram or YouTube, and I just get very inspired to practice.
You know, Xuan Wen, the way she talks, she reminds me of her playing. It's so like gentle.
Yeah, she's so poised. And, you know, it changes all the time.
Now, the next question, right, it's for the three Chinese instrumentalists. And so it's Parveen, SimKee, and Ryan. So you guys are a younger generation of Chinese instrumentalists. So what are some of the changes you hope to see in the Chinese music industry in Singapore?
Hey, no discussion. Don't cheat.
I don't know how to write the word.
Never mind, can draw drawing also can.
Yeah.
Can draw
You can-
flower.
You can write in Mandarin, it's okay.
Yeah, I don't know the word in Mandarin.
Yeah, right.
汉语拼音啦。
SimKee?
富小富中。
富小
富
富中。
中. Yeah, I think we don't have the culture
Oh,
here.
yeah, okay. Yeah. So for people who do not know what 附小附中 means, it's the,
It's the middle school
school
attached to the conservatory.
attached to the conservatory, where children starts being professional players from at a very, very young age. They train and they
But do you know that for 附小附中, a lot of the children go there not because they want to,
yeah,
they're
because the
forced
parents
to.
send them there.
No.
Yeah.
But I feel like cause now I think
Are
Those
you
people who
just
start
missing out? You feel that you missed out on some opportunities when you were younger.
yeah,
lah.
because I feel like I need to put all the 基本功 now. It's too late. If only I
It's not
started
too
younger.
late. Don't worry. I think
Yeah.
you still have time.
But you see, musicality can conquer a lot of things also. Doesn't mean that technique is everything, like, really.
True lah.
You may have technique, right? But then subsequently, if the thing is just not musical, it may sound like 100% all the time, but it doesn't communicate. And then, you know. So, I mean, I wouldn't be too worried about getting 100% technique. I mean, technique is good, but how you use it is a totally different thing altogether. Right? Ryan, what did you
I
put?
need to explain.
Okay, you really draw.
I love to draw.
That's the reason why you're a musician. You cannot draw. That's the reason why.
It's
Beach
okay.
smoke come out
That's
already.
why I'm a musician, right? Yeah. Okay, so I draw a stickman is one person and the music they produce. So I feel like in Singapore, like our Chinese music scene, right? I feel like we need to represent ourselves more as an individual, like towards individualism, rather than an extension of someone else.
Do we feel that it's still very like extension or collectivistic right now?
I think it's still in there, but I feel like the younger generation, especially us, the Chinese younger generation, I feel like we're going more towards individualism, and I feel like music should be our own artistic expression and not someone else's. So individualism comes with it as well, and I feel like just the perception can be changed for the future. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
This
thank
is
you
just a
so
little
much.
thought.
Wow, it's very very deep though.
Very deep, yeah.
To think about such things like
Yeah.
that. Okay, Parveen seems to have like written hers very
Quite
quickly.
Yeah, come.
So for like,
Sure.
okay. I'm not done with the second point, but for the first point, like for orchestral practices, I hope to have like more bonding activities, because now we just like step into like orchestral rehearsals and like just play music together, which is good, but like we can have more like time spent together as musicians.
So it's really like the friendship, you know, the
Yeah.
camaraderie that you want to see together. lah. Then what's the
Yeah.
second one?
Okay, it's supposed to be like stepping out of the boundaries, because Chinese music, a lot of people think it's like, oh, traditional, like old people play or something. But then as younger generation, we can actually play like unique pop music or like,
Do
non-traditional.
you guys get the stereotype also that you all play a very old ancient instruments that only old uncles play?
Definitely. Like,
Really?
Every time
Up
my
to now
friend-
you still get it? Because that's also the reason why we started TENG, you know.
Yes.
Because the main reason why we started TENG is because my uncle told me, I said when I was young, I was going to be a pipa player. He said, what, you're going to play at funerals?
We had a
Literally.
we had a stereotype video in
Yeah.
Turn Backstage. So check that out if you want to find
Yeah, all the stereotypes.
how musicians react to
Yeah.
stereotypes.
and the fact that we are still facing such stereotypes as Chinese musicians means that we've got a lot more work to do, to change people's perceptions as well.
To our newest Western instrumentalist in the TENG Ensemble, Alex and Xuan Wen. Prior to joining TENG, what were your honest impressions on traditional instruments and traditional music?
Well, for me. I didn't have much of an opinion for traditional instruments because I haven't really cared enough to go do my own research on those or to explore that certain genre of music, so I can't make any comments.
Right, but has that changed since working with TENG?
That has definitely, well, I mean, if you consider from having no opinion to having an opinion, yeah, that has changed.
Yeah. But how is it like, working with the ensemble or with your other musicians, who are actually playing traditional instruments? Have they actually made an impression on you and your understanding of traditional music?
Yeah, I mean, it's different. It's very different from, say, like a jazz trio. It's incredibly different. But I mean, it's its own feel and it's got its own little language going on, and I'm learning to appreciate that.
Okay, Xuan Wen, what about you?
Actually, I started, my first exposure to the cello was in primary school Chinese orchestra. I was in CO for 2 years. And I actually really enjoyed my time there because I think because of the orchestra and the conductor, it made it very serious and fun environment at the same time.
Serious and fun environment.
Yeah,
This is very
Just like what's happening to you now. You're serious, but you're also very fun.
I guess. Yeah, and but then I stopped like CO and I started to train classically Western. Like I lost touch with CO. But actually, like thinking back, it was really like nice experience. So I'm very excited to be in TENG because I want to like relive that experience.
I mean, we're very excited to have you too. All of you.
Thank
You guys are really precious because especially in Singapore, it's so hard to find such talented people and put them together as well. I mean, we've been on a search, to be honest, for quite some time, and it took us some time before we did this, and before we actually got this group of people that we actually are super proud of. Now, I think I'm going to ask the next question to all of you guys, and you guys can actually go on your boards as well. As Gen Z musicians, how do you think TENG's unique sound can be more appealing to a wider audience? So this is, like feedback for me as well, So, like,
He's trying to do his homework.
Yeah, this is survey.
Survey.
You guys are doing quite great already though.
Oh, thank you, but not good enough.
I
We
go
need to
like-
aim higher.
So maybe I
the
go to the bus
direction.
stop. Yeah, I see the posters everywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're just in
Instagram's
your
all
face,
filled
lah,
with
that's all.
Yeah.
But I like the direction you're going is a good direction.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
Oh,
going
thank
on
you.
the right track already.
It's
though.
already on the
Thank
right
you.
track.
Yeah.
I'm about to write, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but
Oh. Wait, this question I asked.
No answers,
This one is
unfortunately.
to make me feel good, right?
Yep. And while with those series of questions, I hope you already have a good understanding of our new TENG Ensemble musicians.
And we are super proud of them. They're super talented, super young, and super amazing. And we can't wait to show them to you live in a performance one day too.
yay!
Welcome to the TENG Insider Torture Chamber.
Yay!
Well, this is the game segment that we have for this episode of TENG Insider. The challenge is called the Instrument Swap, inspired by Jimmy Fallon.
So, Jiwei will be pulling out various different instruments, and when he basically pulls it out and calls your name, you guys are going to have to swap your instruments. After that, I will pull out the names of various songs, and you are going to try play it on your new instrument.
Are you ready?
They're never ready. We're just going to give it to them.
This is a torture chamber. Okay, SimKee, you're going to be first. You are going to play the cello. Okay. Ryan, you are going to play the erhu.
No, cannot. Redo.
I know. So the redraw. No, you have to play something else. Okay. Ryan will play the 古筝. the next male guzheng player in the TENG Ensemble will be right. Parveen, you will play the erhu.
Still that one step acceptable.
Xuan Wen, you will play the guitar. Oh, okay, which means Alex would be the last one, which you will be playing the pipa. Yeah. Okay.
2 hours later.
Everybody's so scared, you know, because the instruments are expensive.
Hey, you're left-hander.
Oh my god, Parveen, you really don't know how to hold erhu?
Is it like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay, we'll do one time. Okay, so everybody, we're gonna have Ryan's debut as the guzheng player,
Yes.
and your debut song is
Yes.
Not canon indeed.
what canon indeed?
Indeed. Go.
Wait. Wait, I need practice.
You're supposed to be able to play.
Too sharp though. No sharps, please. Ooh. Oh my god.
It's okay lah. We give Ryan some encouragement lah. Yay! Thanks so much for trying. Now you know guzheng players have it difficult, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we move on. Parveen, you are going to play any BTS song
Any BTS
on
song.
the erhu.
Okay, you know what? Special edition.
You can do. That's cheating.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, you can loon on the string.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's listen to BTS. Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Any BTS song, not any song,
Wait.
no.
I have to find
No, it
that.
sounds like pin dropping. Like, how come I don't hear any BTS?
I'll help her. I need to help her.
Okay.
Like, go.
Okay, so you'll be like, okay.
So you pick the outer string.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm trying to figure out the interval.
Do you miss frets?
I need an A. Where is A?
It's the free string there.
The outer string.
It sounds like bird droppings.
I don't recognize the BTS.
Okay, wait.
I hope no army is watching right now.
No, I don't think.
Thank you.
Okay, you know what? The lesson we learned from this? Practice makes perfect. You actually have to practice. There's no such thing as somebody's naturally talented and can play, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we move on to the next person, Alex.
Alex.
You are going to play Baby Shark.
Baby Shark. That should be quite easy for him.
I'm so ready.
Okay, go.
Ready, go.
You are the most successful, okay? You're the most successful.
Okay, off to.
Okay, we move on. SimKee. You are going to play. Wow, let me see.
She looks
Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Oh, that's easy.
Don't it go so far? Same position as just now.
And Xuan Wen, now you are supposed to get and play on the guitar the more we get together.
The more we get together.
Hey, sorry.
That's a B. That's an E.
Okay, I give the award.
That was a really fun game.
Crazy. You guys are absolutely crazy.
Thank you so much.
Hilarious.
Well, we've come to the end of today's episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe! Exclamation mark to our socials.
This is amazing. You're conducting this.
See you next time.
Bye.